Premier and Finance Minister Dr. Orlando Smith has given a commitment to put the territory's economy back on track, recognizing the need for economic stability given the difficulties being faced by BVI residents at this time. Dr. Smith warned that without careful management, the situation could get even worse. In a July 5th Virgin Islands territorial update themed "The Challenges We Face Today and What We Are Doing to Overcome Them," the Premier outlined measures such as loan consolidation, an enhanced budget process, revamping of the Treasury Department and hiring of a new Accountant General, creation of a Central Statistics Office, development of a reporting structure for government's activities and financial position, enhanced project management oversight and analysis. In addition to attracting foreign investment, Dr. Smith said government is examining the various loan commitments with a view to consolidation and refinancing.
My government has to find a way to inject a level of funding into the economy that will ensure that infrastructure needs and social infrastructure projects continue to be funded. To do otherwise would further negatively impact the economy. We believe we have found a solution. We are critically examining our various loan commitments with a view to consolidation and refinancing. With interest rates at the lowest ever been in decades, a consolidated loan would actually result in a lower combined payment and more room within the guidelines for additional borrowing. This would allow us to pay for some of these critical infrastructural projects without increasing government's overall liability. We expect to have access to at least $100 million as a result of this exercise.
Dr. Smith said spending without saving by the past administration caused the territory to fall short of the requirement under the protocols. The protocols for effective financial management require government to save 3 months of operational expenditure. As a result, loans being sought by government now have to be first approved by the United Kingdom. Speaking during the 9th sitting of the House of Assembly on Tuesday, July 9th, the Premier stressed the importance of strengthening the economy to create employment opportunities for the many young people who have graduated from secondary and tertiary institutions this year.
We have been working very hard, Madam Speaker, to try to improve the economy in its Virgin Islands. And the recent graduations, which has been going on for the past 2 weeks, where we saw several students, so many students graduating, especially from the secondary school system, Madam Speaker, has even spurred our efforts because we recognize that our young people who graduate need opportunities, and our efforts must be to concentrate on building this economy so that the young people in this country and others will not be disadvantaged. Madam Speaker, I hereby promise to continue, my government and myself will continue to work and try to build the economy of these Virgin Islands, and so that the BVI will continue to grow as it has been in the past.
In his territorial update, the Premier said employment fell from 18,473 persons in 2010 to 18,238 in 2011 to 17,797 in 2012. He said the main economic problems for the territory relate to a reduction in revenue growth and an increase in infrastructural demands. According to Dr. Smith, between 2011 and 2012, gross domestic product figures fell from an estimated $915 million to $909 million, or 0.7%. Dr. Smith underscored the importance of setting resources aside for a rainy day, saying it was his government's vision and leadership that established a dedicated reserve fund in 2004 to meet the requirements of the borrowing guidelines. The first contribution of $1.1 million was made in 2004.